This is especially for people living in capital cities or in areas where it's very expensive to buy. Rent investing strategies. This is how you can build a deposit for your principal place of residence or your own home in just 5 years. All right, we're assuming you're starting with $100,000 of savings or equity from a property you might have available, and you're saving $30,000 per year, but you only need to do that for 1 year, okay? Not a whole lot of sacrifice there. I'm sure many people, if you're a single or a couple especially, you can knuckle down and nail this for sure. It starts with a $550,000 purchase in Queensland. All in, your $78,000 is going to get you started. It's going to run at $8,000 a year negative. All right, I don't want to fluff around and say it's only going to cost you $3,400, even though it could. I'm going to be conservative and say it's going to cost you $8,000 a year. That's at interest rates, interest only at 6%. Okay, you buy in the right area in 2025, and it does 20% growth, and there's a new value of $660,000. And people say, oh, but yeah, you're relying on 20%. Okay, well, there's markets out there that are doing 30, 40, 50% in 1 year at a time. Again, you pick the right area, this is definitely possible. 12 months time, you can pull equity out of this property now, okay? It's valued at $660,000. Refinance, you can pull out $23,000 worth of equity and put that towards a new property that you're gonna buy in New South Wales. That'll be valued at $450,000. You only used, out of your $100,000 savings, $78,000. All right, so to fund the next purchase, you've got $22,000 cash from the start, and you've saved $30,000 in the following year. All right, so you've got $75,000, and that's only going to cost you $66,000 total. 10% deposit, stamp duty, $5,000 to get into that. Moving on, so you've got your 660K property, 450K property. It's going to give you an asset base of $1.1 million. You do nothing else except sit on that interest only for the next 5 years. It's going to be worth $1.65 million. If it grows by 50%. Australian average is 7%. Of course, people out there are going to say, yeah, you're relying on the market to do the heavy lifting, but there's markets doing 30, 40, 50% in 1 year. I'm sure you can beat the average if you choose the right area and get 50% over 5 years. More than possible. That's going to leave you with a profit of $550,000. Now, you could extract equity out of that to go put towards a deposit, but we're assuming your borrowing capacity might be limited by this stage, and you're going to sell that. $275,000 tax-free, and then you're going to pay tax at the highest tax bracket, 47 cents on the dollar, on the other $275,000, which is going to leave you with a profit of $420,000 plus your initial deposits that you put into. Yes, you will have to pay sales agent fees, but at the end of the day, $425,000 in your pocket from buying 2 properties and having a crack, having a start. So you can do a lot worse. 5 years, $400K in your pocket. Also, I'll throw in that $420,000 is you having no additional savings over that whole 5 years, all right? You knuckle down $30,000 a year for 5 years, it's another $150K you can throw towards that. Maybe you go travel, do whatever you want to do over those coming years because, you know, you've got this working for you in the background. It's up to you guys to take action. Reach out if you're not sure where to start, and I'm happy to have a chat and talk you through how this is possible.